I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
And you might notice that I've put a bit of beard on since last week. That's because I spent a bit of time over in South Australia in both the Barossa and Clare Valleys. And
yes, and what's this all about?
Yeah, you might see behind us a new pic, and that's from the Polish Hill River region in the Clare Valley up around Paulette's. We'll talk about that in a moment, but gee, it was cold over there, a couple of nights, sub-freezing, so I needed a little bit of wool to keep me warm. So the first wine we'll look at is from these guys, Paulette's. This is the Polish Hill River Riesling, and gee, it's damn good. Those beautiful, crisp lime, sort of green apple sort of flavours that we're used to with fresh, new, young Rieslings. This one, no exception. It's just lovely, straight out of the bottle. You know, under $20 for this is damn good drinking, just like so many Rieslings are at the moment, and this is a classic. They've pulled some great awards with the upper end of their Riesling spectrum, these guys, but even at this end of the spectrum, you're going to get remarkably good value and remarkably good drinking.
Yep, as usual, sub $20 Rieslings, can't go wrong. I'm going to have a look at a wine from up north this week. This is the Clonakilla Hilltop Shiraz. Clonakilla have made a fantastic name for themselves with their Shiraz Viognier blend, arguably the best of its type in Australia. But it pushes the $70, $75 mark. If you're looking for something from these guys that's still great quality fruit and everything, great winemaking as well from Tim Kirk, who's doing a great job. This is their straight Shiraz, the Hilltop Shiraz, from the Hilltops region in New South Wales. This comes in at around the $25 mark, much more affordable, but still has some fantastic fruit flavours here. It's more of a medium-bodied Shiraz, so we've looked at some big Shiraz from McLaren Vale, Barossa. This is not in that style. It's from a cooler climate region, so that's hence the difference in style there, but it also still has a good intensity of fruit flavour from the Shiraz grapes, some sort of blackberry type flavours and a hint of mint that is quite well known for that area. So this is the Clonakilla Hilltop Shiraz, definitely worth a look.
Yep, and just proof there, Clonakilla, that there is something coming out of Canberra that's worth having a look at. Now, the final one we'll look at is once again something that I had a quick check on while I was over in the Barossa Valley. This is a Torbreck. This is the Cuvée Juveniles. Now, Dave Powell, the winemaker there, was explaining to me that in the past this was actually a house wine for a bistro in France, Juveniles. Then they had so many people that were lining up, knocking on the front door and saying to them, where can we get our hands on this, that they decided to let it run free, as it were. It's a GSM, one of those Rhone blends, Grenache, Shiraz, Mourvedre or Mataro, whichever way you want to call it. It's a lovely light wine because this one actually doesn't have any oak used. Now, it was explained to me that this one actually is being well drunk over in Japan. The main reason, with a nice light style but still some fruit, there are a lot of people matching this up with sushi. Now, sushi traditionally has been one of those food matches that's been difficult with wine, so hey, follow what the Japanese are doing, maybe give this one a go. At under $30, this is a very good wine. They do some top-end wines that start to push the $200 barrier. Pretty expensive, but this one, really good value. Under $30, look, it's worth a go.
Yeah, and something different to match up a red wine with sushi.
Look, thanks for joining us on Wine Week. We'll see you again next week.
See you next week.